Hello, my friends. I'm gonna try this today. I hope I don't distract myself. And hope you're happy to see my face. We got Bhagavad Gita, chapter 6, verse 47. Best of yogis. Yoginam api sarvesham matgatena taratmana. Probably butcher that. Shradhavan bhajate yomam same yukta tamo mata. It's a little tricky. Of all yogis, the one who is filled with faith, his entire being given over to me, is the most intimately united with me and is the best of all. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Let's see if this is the same. Of all yogis, he who always abides in me with great faith, worshiping me in transcendental loving service, is most intimately united with me in yoga and is the highest of all. This is a long purport, but I'm going to read some of it. The word bhajate is significant here. Bhajate has its root in the verb bhaj, which is used when there is need of service. The English word worship cannot be used in the same sense as bhaja. Worship means to adore or to show respect and honor to the worthy one, but service with love and faith is especially meant for the Supreme Personality of Godhead. One can avoid worshiping a respectable man or a demigod and may be called discourteous, but one cannot avoid serving the Supreme Lord without being thoroughly condemned. It's very heavy. Every living entity is part and parcel of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, and thus every living entity is intended to serve the Supreme Lord by his own constitution. Failing to do this, he falls down. The Bhagavatam confirms as follows. Anyone who does not render service and neglects his duty unto the primeval Lord, and who is the source of all living entities, will certainly fall down from his constitutional position. This is like a 3-page purport, so I'm not going to read the whole thing. But there's a couple more quotes I might read. Only unto those great souls who have implicit faith in both the Lord and the spiritual master are all the imports of Vedic knowledge automatically revealed. Bhakti means devotional service to the Lord, which is free from desire for material profit, either in this life or in the next. Devoid of such inclinations, one should fully absorb the mind in the Supreme. That is the purpose of Naishkarmya. These are some of the means for performance of bhakti or Krishna consciousness, the highest perfectional stage of the yoga system. Boom. Okay. Which oracle card should we do today? I think Earth Magic. Earth Magic oracle cards. Hope everybody's doing well out there. It's a sunny, warm day here. Well, not warm. I shouldn't say warm. Warmer than yesterday. It feels practically like winter. Vulnerability. Meadow. The meadow in this card invites us in with its beauty and openness. It's like a spring meadow. The flowers have arranged themselves in a poetic design orchestrated by nature, and the lush rolling fields urge us to relax and stay for a while. Yet for some, the idea of being in such an open space is terrifying. And in an expansive meadow like this, we may feel exposed and defenseless, lacking the perceived safety of an enclosed area. For others, walking through a meadow can be an exquisitely satisfying experience. We can feel comfortable in the openness and visibility, enjoying the 360-degree view with nothing but the sky above. Yes, we may still feel vulnerable, but with a twist. This is vulnerability built on the foundation of trust rather than fear. The capacity to trust our own instincts to tell us if there are any potential threats we must respond to. By relying on this instinctual knowing, we can relax and enjoy the beauty that surrounds us. For some reason, I feel like telling you about a technique I learned when I was in grad school. I was working with veterans at the VA who were having a hard time sleeping because they're always on guard. And we would teach them to have parts of themselves. One part can be up all night on guard, one eye open, and then another part can just deeply rest, and somehow subconsciously that would help them sleep. So, I don't know. Maybe you need to fractionate yourself. Is that the word? Compartmentalize. Just tap into different parts of yourself. Okay. Let's see what's in the tarot. What is up? It was the King of Cups. Wow. You guys can't see all these flying out of here. But we have the King of Cups, which came right out here and landed right where I was going to put it. He's looking all cool. He's pretty tapped in. The Sun, the Seven of Cups, the Magician, the Ace of Swords, and the Two of Swords. I'll just clarify each of these individually. Wasn't trying to get that many cards out here, but that's what we got. Okay, this King of Cups. Again, yeah, he's feeling tapped in. He's feeling meditative. This Nine of Swords is in reverse. He's learned to conquer his fear. He's not feeling afraid of anything. And Six of Swords is coming out after that too, meaning he's already conquered something pretty heavy, so he's able to just chill right now. And then the Sun is the next thing out here, which is a pretty nice energy. It's warm, inviting, illuminating, soothing. And then clarifying that is the Page of Pentacles, the Three of Pentacles, the Four of Wands, and the Nine of Wands. There may be a new beginning or a new collaboration with others, or this could be having to do with work, some kind of project, collaborative project, possibly even with family or your community. There's a Nine of Wands here, wants to guard this somehow. Like, things feel really good. We got a brand new beginning. Like, let's not jinx it. Let's protect this. Let's take care of this thing we have going on here. Is what that feels like. The Seven of Cups is next. This is having a lot of options. It can be a little overwhelming because there's just too many ways things could go. The High Priestess just came out with that, and Strength. So this overwhelm may have you going within to gain some clarity, ask for insight. It might be tough to make all these decisions that are in front of you right now, or to just know how many things are on the table. With the High Priestess, though, it does feel like you have divine guidance. You have all the resources you need, I want to say, to make the decisions you got to make. The main thing, with, not that we're getting into advice already, but here you go. When you have too many options, one easy thing to do is just start eliminating some. Just throw things off the table. Next, you have the Magician here. He looks really super focused, maybe a little too focused. This can be like trying too hard. The Four of Cups is out here clarifying it also. It's like sometimes the Magician can be an immature energy. It's the number one of the major arcanas. It comes right after the Fool. So he has some power and some, you know, capability of manifesting power and everything, but sometimes it's immature. The feeling I'm getting is that it's a little immature. And I think that's all that's coming out with that right now. The next thing is the Ace of Swords. This one feels a lot more mature, I want to say, knowing, wise. This is downloads, epiphanies, understanding, having a broader vision, a broader understanding. The Ace of Cups here, clarifying that. It's like a knowing and a seeing through the heart, which is definitely a broader, deeper understanding. Two of Swords is the next thing out here. This is having to make a decision. Usually going within and getting pretty quiet to make that decision. Sometimes not talking about it. Holy cow. This can be pretty heavy energy. Maybe 2 5s came out, and then the 7 of Wands. So whatever this decision is, it's a very heavy heart feeling. It's almost like whatever you choose, somebody has to lose. Something is going to lose, or somebody or something is going to get lost. And the 7 of Wands is out here, which is like having to make this decision is putting you in an unsteady position. Your feet are not on steady ground, so it's making you want to protect, want to defend. It's a little defensive. Yeah, we'll get into advice. The Hermit, you lie. Every day, the Hermit. Let me just give it like another shuffle. So far we have the Hermit and the King of Wands. And the King of Cups and the Five of Wands. And the Two of Cups. Can that be out? Oh my god. The Tower's at the bottom. We'll see. We'll see what that's about. Okay, this is your advice. The Hermit. Do we get this all the time? Yes, we do. The Hermit is going within to get your guidance, to get your advice, get your understanding, your ideas, your inspiration, your new beginnings. Which way to go? The clarity. King and Queen of Swords here is very balanced in the masculine and feminine energy. And these guys are totally on top of their game. They're very clear with their words, with their intentions, with their actions. And then Six of Pentacles here is also very balanced, very karmically upright. They're in service mode. This is some legit energy. Whoever this advice is for, you're being held to a high standard. And it doesn't feel like it's in a pressure kind of way, like you can't handle it. It's like you probably have a divine mission. And this is obedience. And it's also you getting all of the ideas and inspiration for your next move when you need it, because you're tuned in, because you're locked in, because you're obedient. The King of Wands is being clarified again. I must not have turned this over because this is in the reverse again. But it's 2 nines, 9 of Wands and Swords, and then the Page of Pentacles. He's also very defensive. He actually looks like he wants to club somebody. Don't act from a place of fear. You have a lot of power. You have a lot of wands. Use it for good. Get to know exactly where you need to swing that thing before you swing it, okay? Don't be just swinging it around. And Page of Pentacles is sometimes, it's just a little thing. Somebody might just need a little bunk. It just feels like a really powerful energy that needs to be, you got to be responsible with that. You might not know how much power you have, and your one little word probably carries more weight than you know. So be careful with your giant club. The King of Cups is here again in the center of this energy. And again, he's feeling very tapped in, very aligned. He's in a soft guy era. And it's happy. And it's just. So, whoever this is for, who is being called to live to this high standard of authenticity and integrity with your words and your service. With that, because of your obedience, because of your alignment, you have all your cups are full. Justice is here. This is right in the center of the reading. It feels very aligned. It feels very right on. And if you're not there yet, that's your instruction. Get there. Fix yourself and all of the blessings will come. The 5 of Wands is here. There will still be conflict. Where's it coming from? The Empress and the 3. Wow. The 3 of Wands. You know you have good things coming. You know you're expecting your ships to come in because you planted good seeds. Other people know it too. And they're not here to celebrate it for you. I'm sorry to say. That's the 5 of Wands. Ethel Mivda can't take a joke. Right, Jay? 2 of Cups is being clarified here by the 5 of Wands in reverse. Don't fight. Don't fight with anybody. We don't need to be out here fighting. Ace of Pentacles, Page of Swords. This is a new beginning. I want to say be open to new beginnings. These are coming, so receive it. Ask for your blessings. Ask to be open to receive them. Page of Swords, this could be a watcher. I mean, you might have people watching you. Start your new beginnings. Let them watch. The tower's at the bottom. I'm not going to look into that. I don't know why is the tower at the bottom. Why is the tower at the bottom? Should we do one more oracle? What are we at? 18 minutes? Sure. Native Spirit Oracle. That's quick. Flowing River. I like the sound of that. I opened right to it. Everything is falling into place because you aren't resisting the drift, of the great river of life. It's time to let go. You're entering a period of gracious ease and flow. All is unfolding perfectly with good timing. When you're in a state of flow, you aren't pushing the river to go faster and you aren't swimming against it. Let go of the shore and enjoy the ride. Your native spirit wants you to know rivers have personalities and carry energy, just as animals and plants do. From the Maoris, hey Hey, hi, Priya. To the Australian Aborigines and to other native cultures throughout the world, it's believed that it's important to listen to the language of the river. If you aren't feeling the smooth currents of life, it might mean that you're trying to control situations or that you're being self-critical or judgmental. The way to move into flow is through gratitude and appreciation and by allowing others to support and help you. Heed the Native American saying, "It's best to ride the horse the direction that it's going." This means that when the card flowing river chooses you, you're being told to let go and go with the flow. If there's something or someone you need to forgive, this is the time. This is also the time to forgive yourself and just let go. Hare Krishna. Thank you. That was fun. Maybe I'll be showing my face here sometimes. Let's see. Anyways, I'll see you guys back here next time. Join me again. Be well. Be peaceful. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Haribol.